Okay, we're going to do domain and range interval notation. This is the exact same thing as what we just did with the inequality notation, except we're using brackets. So with inequality, we use the less than sign and the less than or equal to sign. Well, in this case, if it is less than or equal to or greater than or equal to, we're using a bracket. If it's just less than or greater than, we're going to use parentheses. So on this first one, on the domain, remember left to right, we're seeing where we go on the left, where we start on the left, and where we end on the right. And in this case, it's both solid dot, here and here. So therefore, we are going to start at -1, bracket, since it's solid. And this time, we're going to put a comma showing that it's going to stop at this value here, which is 7. Now the range is from bottom to top. Now this one's an open circle, so we're going to start with the parentheses. It starts at -4, and it's going to stop at this value up here, which is 8. And that's a solid circle, so therefore we put a bracket. Number 2, domain left to right, so it's starting here at -5. And it's solid, so it's a bracket. And it goes to -1. And again, it's solid, so it's a bracket. Now for range, it's bottom to top. Now, the arrow identifies that it's coming from negative infinity. We don't know what the value is, but it's coming from down at the bottom at a number, going to a number that we don't know either. So we leave this with a parentheses, negative infinity goes to another number that we don't know, which is infinity. And that's a sideways 8. Number 3, domain left to right. We're not sure where it starts on the left because it has an arrow, and we're not sure where it ends on the right because it has an arrow. So because we don't know, it's going to go from negative infinity to positive infinity. And from bottom to top, it's coming from the bottom. We don't know where, so it's negative infinity. And it's going to stop at this value here, which is at 5, 6, 7, 8. It's stopping at 8, so we're going to put a bracket because that's where it's going to stop. Number 4, we don't know where it starts on the left, and we don't know where it ends on the right. So it's going to be parentheses, negative infinity to infinity. Now going from bottom to top, it starts at -8, bracket, because we know exactly where it starts. And it's going to stop at 2, bracket, because we know where it stops. Number 5, we have on the left a solid -4, that's where it's going to start, and it's going to end at 7, solid. Bottom to top, starting at -4, and it stops at this point up here, 1. Both are solid dots, so we're going to use brackets. And number 6, on the left hand side, it's starting here, and it's an open circle, so therefore it's parentheses. So it's starting at -8, or is that negative? This is 10, 9, 8, so -8. And it's going to infinity. And for the bottom, it's starting here at -5, 6, 7, -7 solid. And it's going to 1, 2, 3 parentheses. I'm so sorry you couldn't see that. So again, the domain is going from -8 from here to infinity because we don't know where it's going to stop. And the range is from -7 down here, this bottom point, and it stops at this top point, open circle, 3. So it ranged from here to here. domain is from here to here. You guys are working number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10, number 11, and number 12. So everything on the back.